Hi guys, I'm back up here with another daily motivational message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can get you set to come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So we got one message from the Motivational Manifesto and 4 cards from the Zen Tarot to really clarify this message here, okay? All right, so let's go on and get it popping. Take what you need and leave the rest, okay? All right, so the overall message here for the collective daily motivational message is we must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. Yeah, I'm going to repeat. We must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip, okay? So what is being said here in these moments in time here? Remember, we've been talking about routine, right? Creating that routine and really sticking to that routine and being fully dedicated and having that self-discipline and self-control to make sure that you follow through with that routine, right? This is that type of energy here, okay? So when you already develop a routine, right? We've been talking about that, developing a routine. There's going to be people, places, and things outside of you are going to try to pull you out of that, right? Try to pull you out of your quote-unquote prayer, pull you out of your routine, right? It's one of those energies to distract you off of your path, right? This is that type of energy when it says we got to reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. This is where you are constantly keeping your eyes on where you're going, what's in front of you, what is being asked, what needs to be checked off of your to-do list. You're constantly 100% focused on your personal self-development, right? With this type of energy here, it doesn't matter if you're trying to do it financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, health-wise. Whatever you need to do, you need to keep your eyes only focused on that alone, right? Right now, what is being asked of us right now is to really be in this energy of developing our personal agendas, personal routines, and sticking to them bitches, right? So you know what type of an example this would be. Let's say you decide to, let's say you're typically non-committal, right? You kind of go where the wind blows, kind of daddy was a Rolling Stone, mama was a Rolling Stone type of energy where your hat was your home type thing, right? Let's say that you actually finally decide to take that leap of faith and really commit to one woman or commit to one man, right? This is that type of energy. In the midst of that, once you make that mental decision to go in that direction, all the birds are going to flop out. All the hoes are going to be throwing the pussy at you, you know, the D, all that, the cat, you know. This is that type of energy where it's going to require a lot more time, energy, and resources, more strength to stay focused on this path. That's where you're going to have that forceful grip, that self-control, right? This is that type of energy when it comes to your journey so far. That's an example. If that's what you're dealing with, there you go. But I was using that more for an example. Yeah, because we got celebrations. I don't really see this as a celebration card. This is really the 3 of Cups in this deck. And we know that the 3 of Cups have to do with distractions. This is that type of energy. The moment that you set your mind to something, it's about you staying focused on that and that alone. Okay, not stepping out of your, what soul would say, out of your prayer, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. The ills of the world is going to try to distract you away from your agenda. That's where you're going to have to be assertive. That's where you're going to have to be selfish. That's where you're going to have to stay focused on what you're doing. Because I always tell the people when they people around me, right, like the friends and family and things of that nature, like where the current space that I'm in right now, I have to stay focused on my agenda. I have to stay focused on my routine, I don't really have too much time to focus on what's outside of me. So that being said, as you guys know, I mentor, I mentor. I give a lot of, I try to kind of life coaching and wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, even though I'm still learning myself. Kind of on purpose and things of that nature. But even that, there's a moment where I have to give you the jewels and gotta keep moving forward, because it's kind of like I'm creating this big meal, man. I got all the pots on the stove. I gotta make sure every pot is getting stirred right on time, not too early, not too late, right? This is that type of energy. So I'm very focused on my walk right now. Anything that's outside of my agenda, anything that is outside of my to-do list, currently right now is irrelevant. It would be quote unquote a distraction to even be focusing on. So that being said, I'm also hearing here in these moments in time, write things down, right? Because when you write things down, you make it real. The moment that you write it down, you are now responsible to complete whatever needs to be complete, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. There's going to be a lot of things outside. The ills of the world are going to try to fight for your time, going to try to fight for your attention, right? Those that can stay focused and not get distracted are those that can rule the world. Those are the people that can rule the masses, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. But you also have to understand the moment that you develop a routine, right? You have to crawl before you walk, right? This is that type of energy. There's going to be times that you get distracted. There's going to be times that you do take a detour off your route, right? This is that type of energy. Regardless of how it goes, you're going to be led back in the direction that you need to be led to. But at the end of the day, it's about us really taking our routine and going 110% with that shit. Because there's going to be a lot of things fighting for our attention, kind of that Jezebel spirit, that temptation energy. Because you're on a journey with travel. You're on a journey. And with this journey here, it requires you to put requires all of your focus, all of your energy, all of your resources. You have to understand it's like you are climbing up this mountain, like Mount Everest. Is that what it's called? Mount Everest, or one of them, right? It's kind of like you're on this journey towards being the best version of yourself. So that being said, when distractions come, when adversity comes, when all of these different delays, setbacks, all of this different stuff comes, it's about you asking yourself, why, who am I and why am I here? Especially in the midst of temptation. Why am I doing this? Right? Why am I even on this journey? Because if you don't know why you're on this journey, you're going to fall victim to the ills of quitting, you know? And this is that type of energy where if you are wanting more in your life, it's going to require you to stay focused. It's going to require you to have self-control. It's going to require you to remember why you're even doing this in the first place, right? This is that type of energy, because the moment that you're focused on your journey and you're pushing through, right, you're going to push through that mode with this intensity card. But look at the imagery. This phoenix, or I want to say phoenix, or I never noticed that those was feet there. But anyways, phoenix or like person here or whatever. They're being pulled out of something. This is like a new layer, a new level, right? But you know, when it comes to new levels, new phases, new experiences, it takes a while. You have to really punch through that wall to get through, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. It's about you keeping your eyes up. What's up? Like D-Boom would say, God is up, right? This is that energy, staying focused on God and what God got you doing, the task that God wants you doing, or the agenda, your own personal to-do list. Do not step out of that. Do not step out of your quote-unquote prayer, right? This is that energy. It's about you staying focused and keeping your attention focused on what is being asked of you. Okay? Okay. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Let me hear from you guys to start the discussion. As well as let's go share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want you guys to have a good day, and bye-bye.